recording. Well,
Hello,
holy
friends,
shit.
welcome.
So many friends.
Tonight we're gonna start off nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
We're gonna get right into it, though.
Let's get right into it.
You ready?
Quick old mask of the day. Today's mask
Let's go.
is the Picari, the Cannoli Picari. It's a mask of strength. Makes you strong. It's worn by Anua and Naparu and Onapu. He's Onapu.
I know.
No more
I
Onapu.
remember him.
Naparu's not here. I don't have him in this room because I forgot that he also wore the Picari at one point. Here's the new variant. It makes other people around you strong. Here's the adaptive Picari. I like this mask a lot. I think it's very underrated.
Neat.
That's enough masks. Time for Dark Souls.
Whoa.
Daughters of Ash.
Daughters of Ash, let's go.
You know, the mod. Not vanilla Dark Souls.
Soot Souls.
Too hardcore for
Dark Souls.
vanilla Dark Souls.
Oh, back to our elevator strats, let's go.
Last time we were sequence breaking the mod. I've now thought about
Good
it.
times.
I don't think I want to do that anymore because I think it's only going to lead to bad times.
Well, have you figured out an alternate route?
I think I've thought of an alternate route.
I think I thought
I think I thought of thoughts.
I didn't do the crime.
Yes.
Thank you. That man, he had your freaking number. He was gonna call you and ask you out on a date, but you left him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah, you did to rights. So,
Yes.
where did we leave off exactly?
We left off on an elevator. Mm-hmm. In the Drakes of Valleys. Mm-hmm. The Drake Valleys. A lot of rappers down there.
Oh, you're right. I'm sure there is.
My head hurts a lot.
Do you want Advil?
No.
I have Advil.
I think it would be more entertaining if we are just both dying.
I think I've returned a bit of... I think I realized something, and this is something I always think of afterwards.
Yes.
Drink more water, and
yes.
it should help you actually stay awake and be present in the mind.
Well, the thing is, I just forget. Because I'm like so...
I don't think about it.
Like, I'm trying to juggle playing the game and also coming up with mind things to say with my words mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm just so focused on all of these things that are happening that I just forget that water exists.
I get immersed and lost in the existence of like, oh, we're playing a game and there's a friend here and having a conversation that I don't think about like general things around
hydration.
me. Yeah, hydration.
Nutrients,
Yeah.
sustenance. Like, we just both had some pizza. Pizza's cool.
It was good. It was a good
was
time.
pizza.
Hell dial.
That guy is in the ground.
He's in the ground.
6 feet under.
No, it's not true. He was at sea level.
You could say that.
Yes, I will.
I think we're very high above sea level considering we're in the mountains.
It's an ocean of thought and love.
I just remembered that we're
You just
literally
don't
Hilgorf.
That's right.
Even though this is a completely different character, he just turned out to be Hilgorf accidentally.
Yeah.
Completely on
These things
accident,
will
not
happen.
intentional.
These things will happen. Boys will be boys. Hillgorfs will be hillgorfs.
Hilgorfs will be Hilgorfs. I don't know why I said that in such a strange accent.
Why not? Strange funny.
Strange funny.
Do funny.
strange.
Do funny voice.
Funny. Oh, it's
It's funny.
it's funny.
I need to be able to think of more funny voices.
I need to think of a funny
I like
voice
funny
because
voice.
I feel like I've been slacking because you've got all the funny voices and I'm like, I can do voices. I just can't think of anything funny right now.
One of the only things I've written down on my topics, I've like broken down into here are the daily things to always do this.
Whoa,
magic card of the
what's this
day.
guy doing here?
Oh,
hello.
I don't know. Oh, this is neat.
You see, I wanted to go through catacombs. I was wondering maybe we have a big old sword. We might be able to do stuff there. And this guy's over here now. So, now I'm wondering...
miracles.
He presumes wrongly.
You know what they say presuming about presuming?
It makes a P out of you and me.
P is funny.
A pre out of you and me.
P is funny.
Pre.
But yeah.
You look awfully
I lost
ragged.
everything.
Yeah, I'm not wearing clothes. That's probably why I look awfully ragged. I'm also anorexic.
I think you're gonna say Anarlon.
I'm also Anorlando.
Yeah. But
That's why they call it Anorlando, because it's where all the anorexic people originated.
that's because they're dead.
It's because they're dead.
They died of anorexia and
They're
not
died of
eating
anorexia.
food.
Yeah, they're foolish.
Dude, this game has a deep lore.
It has fucking deep lore.
Well, I forgot what I was gonna say though. I'm so sad. I don't have a clue what we were talking
You
about.
undead as well.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. Oh, you were talking about topics.
Oh yes,
Like your
one of the
topic.
only I've like broken into 3 things.
Mm-hmm.
The daily, you know, you do this every time. The magic card of the day, bring magic cards, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have like something interesting thing I thought of like that I could bring up for this stream. You know, I can't really repeat it, but it's something to do. And then I have a third one, which is just a housekeeping. Like, oh, make sure, ask the people if the volume was the volume okay. I thought it was low when I listened back to it. You know, stuff like that. One of the
Keep
things,
the house.
don't sell the house.
Don't sell the house.
Make sure the streamers don't sell the house.
Because streamers that sell houses,
They're
are
not
probably on the street.
businessmen.
They're not
They don't
businessmen.
fucking know what they're doing.
Exactly. Like all they do is play video games in the room all day.
All they're
What are they
gonna
fucking
do
gonna
is
know?
get someone a really nice deal, but screw themselves. You know? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, don't let them sell their house. Let me do it. But besides that, one of the only things I have in there, and I've had it for so long, and I always look at it, is do more funny voices. Whoa.
What?
There's a door there.
Yeah, there's always a door there.
What? Is there?
Yeah, then you walk down here and you pull that lever and the door's not there anymore.
That's what that... I never realized what that lever did. I always just pulled it mindlessly.
No, actually, yeah, the first time I came down here, I got... it was like earlier on in the game. I went up to this door. I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna figure out how to open that up later in the game. Walk back, not realizing there's a fucking hole in the wall over there.
Yeah.
That was my first playthrough of this game.
Yeah. I've never known that was there. I played through this game a few times. Like, let's say probably 3 or something. Those things, I pick it up every now and then. I don't have the strength to just be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go back in right away. I respect that. But I'm also,
Bone chimney.
I have to give it like a year, and then I'll come back into it. It's like, oh, it's magical again.
Oh fuck.
It's like a completed thought in a way when I beat a game. You can't just jump back into it. I don't know why. But yeah, it's probably
It's difficult for me to replay a game if I've just played it.
But for
Unless
me,
it's like this or Bloodborne or some shit, and then I'm like, oh, I just want to play more.
I mean, even with this game, I really do love it. Even still, I don't have the not commitment, but really just jump. I don't know.
Just jump. Fuck.
I'm not very good at jumping. I'm very good at jumping. One time at standing long jump, I got 7 foot.
That was very impressive.
I did a
remember
standing
that.
long jump of 7 feet. And you know how cool that is? No one else.
You jumped higher than you
Or
are
farther.
tall.
No one jumped higher nor farther.
I jumped
jumped
higher
high.
than you are tall. Tom is tall.
I'm so tall.
It's a very important part of his character.
It really is one of the most important things. I have a deep voice and I have a tall body. These are the things that defined me throughout high school. This is what people knew. This was my truth. This was my fact. Mostly the fact that I had a deep voice. That was mostly my entire person and all people knew about me.
Back here. No.
You missed.
You bitch. No, you bitch. Damn it. You bitch.
Wow. Get owned.
There's a lot of necromancers.
There were a few. That is very true. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, my entire personality trait in high school was I am tired because I have not slept in like a week. Which was every week. So never.
Yeah.
That was my personality trait.
That's sick. That's sweet. He missed. He had no excuses. Who is he aiming for? But he just fired that bolt forward. Who is he aiming for?
Okay, but who's this guy aiming for?
I also don't know. But I didn't care about that answer.
I'm gonna die.
Nor did I care about that question.
Oh god. Damn it. I thought it was closer.
You bled.
I also blew it. Bleed.
Yeah. Oh, also, just a weird thing. At work, sometimes I just learn weird things. I don't remember which is the Bloods. I don't remember which is the Crips. I don't remember which it was. One of them, the godmother of them, was a delivery driver, sort of in the general vicinity area, for what do you call it? What's the DoorDash?
DoorDash?
Yeah, you know DoorDash?
No.
It's an app where basically you're like, oh, I want a freaking hamburger, and they'll go and pick up the hamburger for you and bring it to
your door.
Yeah.
It makes
you
sense.
pay for that and you pay for them. And it's like you can be antisocial and get food at the same time. It's pretty sweet. I've never actually used it. But she did delivery for that, even though she was like, the godmother. But she died somehow. I assume probably one of the opposite gangs decided to order some DoorDash and things went very, very poorly. And so one of my coworkers, her husband is like, police officer. And so he had to freaking watch over the funeral. Because it was like a massive, massive gathering of either the Bloods or the Crips. I can't remember which one, I'm sorry. And so it was just like, this is like a very, very dangerous scene because you have a huge like collection of these people, of important ones as well. The other gang, that poor sod.
That was very amusing. I didn't know you could pull these out.
Well, you learn something new every day. It's basically like the other gang is probably just going to come here and then there's going to be a massive, massive shootout between them. And so they had to have like guards and like police officers like watch over the funeral with like snipers and like helicopters to make sure like there wasn't like no one attacked the gang members during the frickin' funeral. And it was just like she was the DoorDash lady? Like that was like the most like shocking thing out of all that. It was a whole like thing, it was like, it was cool. Is the freaking the husband of one of the coworkers, he had to freaking watch over them, like make sure something didn't go wrong, because this happened recently. But it was also just like, she did DoorDash. She did, she was a delivery driver, but she was like the godmother of a gang. Ain't that something?
Oh, it's really helping. I could use these pants.
Well, too bad. No pants?
No pants. November. It's what's coming up. No pants November. It's
Well,
next month. In like a few days.
Hopefully I set up my computer, otherwise it's going to be very awkward.
Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
I'm not a fan of that down there.
What, freaking Starman?
Starman.
I don't know what I was looking at.
It's the lightning devil demon man. That guy.
White Devil, you're right, that is him. I couldn't process it. I just saw it as like a center point with a sort of like pinkish white zip zaps coming out of it. And I thought of plasma, but I said lightning. I say zip zaps, I just mean lines. Probably should explain that a little bit, because most people don't process zip zaps the way I do.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely. This is most likely.
I feel like I get lost every time I fucking try to actually explore this area. I know the layout, I just get lost for some reason.
I get lost.
I know exactly where I am.
I only
Shit.
get lost because of these secret passages. I know the
No,
regular
it's only
way.
because of those drop-through passages.
Well, yeah. Well, when I say that, I mean like the drops and falls. I don't
Yeah.
really know, but like just going straight like the normal way. I got that.
Bone chimney.
Bone chimney.
The burial
vaults. This is where they store the burials.
Yeah.
It's not really something worth storing, I guess.
Not really.
I don't know why they put in so much effort. Why did the undead care so much about well, not burying, because these clearly are not very buried. These dead are not very buried. They're kind of just left out in the open.
Yeah. Kind of just like on the
skeletized.
shelves.
Too skeletized. Why do they care so much about catacombing their dead?
I don't know. One can only guess. One can only assume. One can only presume.
Why would the undead really care that much about death? Why would they give it the same, time of day as a regular life?
I don't think these are the undead. They're just the undead.
You can say that, but
Sinner's
Ooh.
key.
It's a key for
Ooh.
all sinners, not just one in particular. So it had the apostrophe at the end of the word.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's a thing that you never ever see any people do.
Sinner's key. I remember to do it though. No one else does.
How often do you actually have to put it though?
All the time. Never.
not true.
It's not a very common occurrence.
Never ever. You're taught about it in freaking first grade, but
Key to the punitive contrition chambers employed by the Way of White. Despite their name, no redemption was possible for the undead blasphemers imprisoned in these grim cells. Few were maintained after the departure of Allfather Lloyd. Where the fuck does that key lead? I'm now really confused.
asylum? I don't know.
I would assume not. It doesn't look like it would lead to the asylum.
Well,
Okay.
where else do you keep the people but a prison?
Lag. No.
I agree.
Oh, I thought it was gonna fall down.
Why did
Glad I
you think
didn't.
that?
No, damn it. I wanted to kill him. I don't want to go down that way.
Here's something to talk about. I have a question. We talked about dreams in the last segment.
Dream.
We talked about it a little bit. Dream. But have you ever had a recurring dream?
The recurring dream.
Have you ever had a recurring dream?
A recurring dream.
Yeah. Or have you had the recurring dream?
The recurring dream.
Have you?
Recording.
Have you ever recorded your dream?
I've recorded my dreams before. I never uploaded them to YouTube though.
Oh.
I forgot to. I should get on. I should.
You probably should.
Yeah, I should do that at some point.
You know,
I just need to make a thumbnail first.
Yeah.
It's a very laborious process.
It's a,
Considering, just how much shit goes down, it's, difficult to pinpoint exactly, what's gonna be the most eye-grabbing.
Also, naming those, each one is probably a nightmare.
I mean, yeah, naming... Well, I mean, no, the Nightmares is a different series, but,
That's very true, you're right, I'm sorry.
those are an actual nightmare to name, because they're all, they're... Ooh.
They are. I bet that one you can't pull the lever. Oh no.
No, I got mommed.
Dude.
God damn it, you fucking mom.
So have you ever had a recurring dream?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's a thing that has happened to me.
I've had a recurring dream. But not in the normal way.
Yes.
Not in the usual way. This is something you know about. You know well. All my friends know about this. We've all had a conversation about dreams, because I've had dreams.
Everyone, yes, except me. I'm the
I've
only
had
person.
dreams.
I'm the only person who doesn't. Tom's had dreams.
Oh boy. And this dream was a wild ride. See, normally you think of a recurring dream as a dream that you have it one night, then you have it another. I mean, I understand that. I've actually had similar things where I have a dream, then I have an intermission in a dream, and then I come back to it, and it feels like, oh, I remember I had this dream last night. Mm-hmm. But it's just the same, I'm asleep. And just rapid eye movement into one dream and then back to the same. But that's not what this is either. It's completely different. See, when I was a little kid, when I was like 7, I had to go to summer school. And summer school stunk, and I hated it, and I don't like it even now. I'm still upset. I'm still not liking it, but I'm not going to it anymore, so I'm happy there. But when I did go, it was nothing too special. Just this old building that's one of the elementary schools in our town normally. We'd go up like 2 flights of stairs and go to a room and we'd learn some just gobbling nonsense. It was a pain. One night, I'm having a dream. And in the dream, it goes like this. I wake up. My dad, he wakes me up. He's like, I gotta go to summer school. You gotta go to summer school, not Sunday school, the summer one. And he's like, I made you bacon. So I get out of bed, I put on my clothes, I go downstairs. I eat breakfast with my mom. Oh, no, sorry. My mom's not in the dream. With my dad and my sister. And then he's like, okay, breakfast's done. It's time to go to summer school. So we're like, okay, we get in the car. We don't really want to go to summer school, but it's like, okay, what are we going to do? Fight? We go get in the car. We go drive to the school. Everything's normal. It's the way it always is. Just like in real life, honestly. We get there, we walk up the stairs, we get out of the car, walk up the stairs to the class, get in there, I sit down. And then right after I sit down, immediately push out my chair, stand up, I go over to the window and I open it up, and I jump out the window, and I Superman fly off the screen. I go like...
the screen?
Basically, yes, because the camera is now... Like, the way I can describe it is the camera is staring at the window from a little bit out. I go off the screen to the left, come back in from the left, and flying right, and I basically go in directly in front of the camera, completely blocking it, and then cut to black. And then my dad wakes me up. He's like, "Hey Tom, you gotta wake up. It's time for summer school. Damn it, so it's time for summer school. I made you bacon." And so then I'm like, okay, I get up. And I go and I eat bacon with I have breakfast with my dad and my sister. My mom's not in the dream. And, it's nice. And then he's like, okay, it's time to go to summer school. And so then we leave. I don't know why I'm messing that up so badly. I can't handle it though. And so then I do, we go. It's the exact same thing. Verbatim. And, I jump out the window, and then I fly again, cut the black, and then I wake up. Dad's like, it's time to go to summer school. Fuck, why do I keep messing that up? It's time for summer school. And it's basically, that just keeps happening. And I started counting. After the 6th time, I started counting. Because I was getting scared. I started to think I was in a time loop, and I was like, okay. As I'd wake up, I started to be like, okay, I'm finally awake. Thank goodness the dream is over. It had happened again, and I started crying, and I started waking up crying, because I was actually crying. And I was like, oh, I had a horrible dream. As I was eating the breakfast, I was like, I had a horrible dream. It just kept happening. It happened. I counted it 23 times. It happened.
It's a lot of times.
It happened a lot of times. Now, in fairness, it was a dream, so maybe we went to 1, 6, 93, 23. I have no clue. Yeah. But it was a very, very realistic dream. It was completely faithful to real life up until the point where I, stand up out without raising my hand for one, then open a window and jump out and fly off like Superman. Until that part, it was incredibly faithful to real life physics and the real life me and how I would handle situations, such as going to summer school.
Sunday summer school.
It's so difficult. Why? I don't know why that's such a problem for me. Why do I keep saying Sunday school? I went to CCD for 1 year. Went to Sunday school for 1 year. I messed up that time too.
I went to summer school 1 year.
I don't understand why I'm having so much trouble. But yeah, I hated Sunday school. I hated summer school. School's not fun.
School's not good.
High school was not too bad because there were some good teachers, but that's the only reason.
And there were good teachers that were then fired because the new head of staff is evil. It
was not the school itself; it was the teachers.
Yeah.
That was the reason. Is that school was okay.
It was not the school. The school was not okay. The teachers were the okay part.
Then it started to fall
until the board. Oh God.
He fail.
Yeah. Wait, what? Place pale orb? What about a pale orb? Pale orb already stolen. What's the item? I want to pick up the item. Oh.
I don't really have an answer to that question. But yeah. It was the one dream I can say I was actually scared by in the dream. Because I thought it was in like a time loop, and I was scared it was actually going to never end. It was just going to keep going on forever. And it was also scary when I woke up and then did have to go to summer school. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you don't know if you're still dreaming or not, because you have to wake up and go to Sunday. Sunday. Fuck, no, I'm doing it.
I don't know why. It's taken over.
Tom, you gotta get up and go to Sunday school.
I don't want to go to Sunday school or summer school. They both stink.
They're both not good.
They smell like nards. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool at all.
No. I don't like that I die in 2 hits from their fireballs that travel across the whole screen. All the screen. There's 3 dimensions. They don't really have to travel much to get across the entire screen.
Yeah.
Depending on the angle.
You know what I don't understand?
What?
Why do people go like there's 10 dimensions? Why isn't there just like the 3rd dimension and then just none others? Why do we have to be like there's a 4th
dimension?
Why do we have to be like, oh yeah, there's a 4th dimension? And physics, it's like, yeah, there's probably a 4th dimension. And a 5th. And a 6th and a 7th. Also an 8th and a 9th and a 10th. And then it stops, because it's kind of just everything exists. Everything at once.
That's the part I don't understand.
All possibilities at once is the 10th. So there's nothing that could come after it.
I thought it stopped at 11.
It might stop at 11, I don't know. But it's like, it just comes to that, it's just like, this is kind of stupid. Like, this is too much. This isn't worth thinking about, honestly, as well.
Yeah.
It's like we don't understand the 3rd dimension. We're not gonna understand the 4th dimension ever.
I'm not gonna understand any dimensions.
'Cause I don't think the 4th dimension is a thing that matters. Even if it exists, it's not worth thinking about. You know?
Whoa!
Die.
Mom. Ah, no, that one was Mom.
How sad.
So Mom. That's a Mom. Mom. Dad.
That one wasn't Mom.
You see, the moms are the ones that kills you, and not the dads.
What about the sons?
The sons are the ones that... No, because the moms have the sons, and the sons have the spikes in their face.
So what you're saying is dad raised the child better.
Well, dad doesn't have the child.
Dad did not raise the child better.
Yeah, see, because there's the mom, and she has the child, and then the child spits out the face.
The dad. The child is dead, basically.
Dad was too busy studying necromancy to do anything.
The mom should not have trusted the dad with the child, because in that universe, the child is dead and cannot stab you.
Yeah.
But when the mom trusts herself with the child and not the dad is dead, but the child is alive. But the mom is dead in the dad universe. There's only death when it comes to the dad. The dad is bad.
There's only dad when it comes to dad.
Dad's bad.
Dad's bad.
Yeah. So that's the ultimate takeaway.
It's only dad when it comes to the bad. Oh, right, I wanted to see what this guy sells. What are your wares? Weaponsmith box. Too bad I don't have any souls.
Oh, you're right.
I want that.
Is the lava a dead thing? If not, why is it in a coffin? I mean, really? Really?
He put it there.
You don't put a lie. You don't. Dead thing is coffin.
Well, I mean, what else do you have here that you can, like, as a... What else do you have here? Oh, God.
Huh. It is a smorgasbord down there.
You know, what else do you have to put here? to put your things in here. Like, there's nothing but coffins. You might as well put your stuff in a coffin.
You should be respectful. He is a bone man himself.
No, he's a bone beard man.
He is
Because he's got a beard
unrespectful.
of bones. This is Davy Jones.
Whoa, is he?
He's Davy Bones.
Is he one of the monkeys?
He's Davy Bones. This is his name. This is his real canonical name right now.
You did it.
He's Davy Bones.
He's Davy Bones.
Bone Chimney.
Do you know Davy?
Why do they call it the Bone Chimney? It's like this weird, most random name you could have given this place.
Well, because
Like, there's nothing remotely chimney-like about it.
well, when you think about it,
I mean, there's Vamos at the bottom. I guess he's the fiery part of the chimney.
Vamos the bomb.
Vamos at the bottom.
Vamos.
Vamos.
Vamos. Vamonos.
Yeah, I was gonna say Vamonos, but you said it first.
I can speak Spanish. I
Yes,
can't
that's
speak
what-
Spanish.
That's why you were able to say it first.
It's why I'm allowed to. Otherwise, it'd be social. It's the thing where you steal. Yes, that one.
Appropriation.
That's the one. Cultural appropriation. Yep. We did it.
Social appropriation.
It's the same thing.
No!
Cultures are social. Coachella. Have you ever played at Coachella before?
What the fuck is a Coachella?
Coachella.
What is a Coachella?
Coachella is a music festival.
Oh, okay. How do you play a music festival?
Said at. I guess
Didn't hear the at
I
part.
played Coachella. You could say I played Coachella if you played at Coachella. It doesn't matter though. It's just a bold statement that I said that's incorrect, and I know you're not going to say yes. How was your weekend?
Not
I
good.
still have Advil if you need it.
No.
Well, you don't have to suffer. It's your birthday.
I don't want it.
Birthday.
I don't want it.
Suffer.
Sephiroth.
Sephiroth. It's your birthday, Sephiroth. How would you feel if it was Sephiroth's birthday?
I'd be very confused.
What if you were invited to Sephiroth's birthday and you were Cloud Strife?
Oh no.
Isn't that sad that his last name is Strife?
Yeah, he was kind of destined to not.
But he was never gonna have a good
He was
life.
never gonna have a good life.
Also, his parents named him Cloud. What a weak name.
He
So
didn't
it's
drop
not like
his name.
cool guy. It's like, you know.
Oh, the music is
Wind.
still playing. What? No!
Oh no.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Oh no, not that. Anything but that. That's not good at all. That's bad.
It's weird that they do their little backwards jump and then they die after I hit them.
It is weird.
Because they backwards jump, I hit them while they're backwards jumping and then just
They also
evaporate.
yeah, spawn a fireball.
Which one's the real one? God.
I
No!
think it's that one.
We did it. We solved the mystery.
We are cool.
Oh god, he actually has health.
That's not supposed to be. That's not supposed to be a feature. This mod's taking too many
Is this one?
liberties.
Yeah, this is not faithful enough to the original.
Yeah.
Is that one? Is that one? Is that one? No. Oh, it's that one. I did it.
Yeah. Oh, his lanterns aren't lit?
No, he just they all have like this whitish aura around them. He doesn't. That's how I can tell.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm a gamer. I pick up on these things.
Yeah. Neat.
Neato.
Neatoid.
Neaterino.
Alright, Achidlin.
Neaterino.
Solar panel.
Mass of the Child.
Mask. I thought it said mass.
The masses of the child.
The mass of a child.
Child masses. Look at that fast stamina.
Oh, let's go. Speed
Now I am a
stamina.
child.
You are now just a little boy.
Oh, I should go talk to Vamos.
You are
I'm
a
gonna
wee
fucking
bad
die
boy.
because there's spin wheels. Spin wheels. Bone wheels.
Yes.
Interesting.
very
Oh, I can
bright.
see. I can see things.
It's bright.
Oh, this is cool.
A little odd. A little wrong.
I'm gonna go
Incorrect.
talk to Vamos. I want the weaponsmith box.
Come on.
I don't know if I'll survive talking to Vamos, but I want to talk to him. Covetous gold serpent ring.
He has to talk to you. Ooh. Ooh. He's gonna get you. Let's go. Watch your six. Get him. Yeah.
There's like 5 more where that came from.
Freaking dopey dum dums.
Oh, good.
Oh, dopey dum dums was almost you. Nice.
It's okay, I stabbed him.
Yeah.
Stabbed him in the abdomen.
Stabbed him in.
Stabbed him in.
I stabbed him into death.
No,
That's not what you want, you silly.
that's what I
You
want.
silly Sammy.
My name's not Sam. No! I don't have Aestus.
You
How am I
don't have an
going to
Asus computer.
survive?
Oh, rats.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Oh god. I knew that was gonna happen.
That was only
I'm glad I realized fast enough and then fucking dodged narrowly.
You can hear him coming for you.
It's okay. They won't follow me this far because
Thank
there's a fog
goodness.
wall.
Now on to better and brighter things. Such as
better
better
and
catacombs, which is surprisingly bright.
Very bright. Very. It's almost uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's very uncanny. It's very strange. It's a
Yeah.
very large coffin.
Now you
right
gotta
there.
wonder, why did someone leave those stones?
Now you gotta wonder
I mean, you could see it just fine.
the under crypt.
So now we're under the crypt. This makes sense. This is nice.
I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen.
There's a little baby
There's a
boy.
little man.
Why is he there?
Wow.
Why? Who is he?
He's tiny.
Who is tiny?
Who is that man?
I want
Why
him
was
to
he
be
so
my
tiny?
friend.
Oh god, I gotta go run.
I want him to be my friend and I want to go on adventures with him.
Oh yeah.
You know that feeling?
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
It's a good
when you
feeling.
want to go on adventures with someone.
This is a very mean bonfire.
It is a very
It
big
was
bonfire.
very
I knew that would happen too, because like it's Daughters of Ash, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the mimic bonfire.
Damn.
We
Mean. So why was little Skelly Man so mean?
I was just trying to see if there's any way to tell that it was the mimic bonfire, because I wasn't sure. I think there's a few mimic bonfires in this area. I don't
Well,
know.
maybe you gotta start hitting your bonfires with a sword.
Oh, I guess I could do that. No,
Good dodge.
bone.
Yeah, bone indeed.
It's the bone zone.
It's not true.
That's where we live, right here. This is where I'm living currently.
Why are you living here?
Because it's a bone zone,
It's not.
and I happen to be made of bones.
You're just a squatter. You don't really live there, though. You don't have any, like, rights or a deed.
I don't, but I am living there.
You know what? You're right. I won't take that
It's
from
not
you
here anymore. Oh no,
is.
it is here. It's just very dark.
It's not there anymore, though.
Yeah,
No, it is.
yeah, yeah. Is there any way to tell a difference?
I can't tell.
Is it just trial and error? Do I just have to find a bonfire that happens to be a correct one?
I hope there's some, but I can't tell at the moment.
Fuck.
not good.
I tried to do a jump, but I missed my jump.
It was worth a try. It was a good idea. I'll give you that. A smart play, just in a dumb way.
Is that an actual saying?
No. It just rhymed really well.
It just rhymed really well.
I was proud of myself because it surprised even me.
I keep missing my jumps.
Well, you just getting back into the swing of things. Also, you are drowsy.
I'm not alive.
Yeah.
That's why I'm in the bone zone.
It's not true. It's not the reason you're in the bone zone.
It is very much the reason.
It's not why you're in a
It's
bone zone.
partially the reason.
Not a lot of people.
It happens to be It happens to be a correlating symptom.
It happens to be a coincidence.
It happens to be
Have you ever seen someone else who was not alive in a bone zone?
a correlating symptom.
No, not at all.
I have to grab this.
That's not how it works.
I think can I survive that fall? Maybe I can survive. I just realized there was a drop off right there. God damn it!
The fall, no. The jump, maybe.
I just realized there was a drop off that I could survive from. I mean,
Uh-huh.
well, take 4.
Yeah. Let's give it the old run back.
You ever think about golf?
Again. On occasions. Why?
It's not a good sport.
What's wrong with the sport?
Boring.
What's wrong with boring?
It's not interesting.
Well, it doesn't have to be interesting. Just that, like, I hit a ball with, like, a thing, and it went really far.
Yeah. Okay. That's the part I get.
Yeah.
But then it's the like, I'm just gonna sit here and check the wind, and I'm gonna line up my shot real nice, and then I'm gonna hit the ball, and then now I gotta walk all the way there.
Or take a cart.
Or take
a golf cart.
Golf cart.
Have you ever taken a golf cart?
No.
It's freeing and exhilarating, and you don't have to have a driver's license to do it. You should, but you don't have to. I think it's like 18. 18, you can do it. I don't know. It's good. It's a fun time. I like golf cart.
I only like Wii golf. It's the only good golf because it's not you having to go outside and sit around in the hot sun and wait for your turn.
I do not have the strength and stamina.
Whoa!
Is that a big sunlight magnet?
No, it's ceaseless discharge. You can see him.
Oh, you're right.
Why is this big man?
Well, there goes his head. You know, you're supposed to be respectful.
No, that was a
of
bigger
the
man's
corpse.
head.
It was still a skull.
It was a bigger man's head.
It was a skull.
Yeah, I don't
No
care.
longer is a skull because you destroyed the skull. Disrespecting the dead. But yeah, I like golf.
Disrespecting the dead is my middle name.
That's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true. It's a lie. I like golf. Golf's a fun game. Although I will say I do not have the stamina of such as to be able to play a full like 18 holes. I get through like 9 holes. I'm winded and tired and exhausted, and I've stood for way too long. But I have fun and enjoy it.
I don't know if I want to deal with patches yet.
I do like going to a driving range, just hitting the ball. It's one of those things. It's not that interesting to do for a while.
There's not a lot of interesting things to do in relation to golf.
Is
Thorlin Talisman.
yeah. My preferred club is a 7-iron, even over a driver. I would prefer to use a 7 or 9 iron.
Interesting. Are
Just
there
saying.
Skelemans down there? There's Bone. I don't know if there's Skeleman. Oh, there's one Skeleman who is large. He's guarding an item.
He's guarding.
Fuck! I missed the jump. Well, I'm gonna grab the item. It was a white
Yay.
titanite slab.
There's a lot of petrified smiths.
Excuse me?
Don't do it.
Dude, you alright?
He's sad because his smith friend is dead. And you robbed his smith friend.
Well,
He's doing the Arthur Fist meme.
well, bye.
It's absolutely what he's doing.
That's absolutely what he's doing.
Yeah.
There's no other thing he could be doing other than that.
He could be taking out his anger, but he's not. He's more respectful and
Wait a minute.
responsible.
How the fuck do I get on there?
I don't have the answers. Is there a falling point?
I don't see anything. Then I guess Tomb of the Giants. So I don't know what this place is supposed to look like normally.
Maybe the game...
There's a bonfire!
I wonder if the game intends for you to be a giant.
Maybe. One can only guess.
Yeah.
How the fuck did I get up there? Do I have to kill that giant and he gives me a jump? Can I jump?
Well,
What if I try jumping from up here? Yeah. Shit.
I'm not sure.
Someone's playing Under Night in Birth. I know exactly who it is. I just didn't feel like saying their name.
That's fair.
I thought somebody.
They don't deserve a shout out.
They don't. Because they're playing Under Night in Birth, the inferior French bread game.
You say French?
French.
It's French?
French bread.
French bread
A
game.
Japanese company that produces fighting games
And French
called French Bread. It's bread, but French. Dragon Quest Shield.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest Shield.
Whoa. That's pretty sweet. Man, Dragon Quest 11, it's nice.
It's a game that exists that I have not played, that you have played, and also other people I know have played.
It's a good game. I've taken a hiatus on it, though. I've gotten into Monster Hunter World.
A hiatus? Because you've been doing the marijuanas?
Don't tell them my secrets. Don't tell people. There might be cops listening. If any of our stream viewers are cops, don't arrest me.
Wait, why were there two axes?
One was magic. One was fire? Or maybe one was regular. One was magic, though. Fire and magic, see?
Why?
Why would you want two magic ones, or do you want two fire ones? Oh. Variety. Yeah. I have no idea what I was just talking about. I completely lost what I was talking about. Do you remember?
I don't remember anything.
I'm sorry.
I don't have memory. Mm-hmm.
Ho hum.
Please be real.
Please don't explode and kill.
Oh, I know how you tell them. Since this one has a little fire and that one didn't have any fire.
Oh, hey.
It makes sense. I didn't rest at it.
There we go. You are right.
Fuck.
Well,
I gotta go all the way back up. Jump down.
Yep. Well, let's do this song and dance again.
No, it's a learning experience.
It is. As is life and death and on
It's
death
an
and
interesting
on life
bonfire. It's on top
and
of the
Halloween.
thing.
It is on top of a thing, you're right.
It is on top of the thing.
I don't know
And I
where
wouldn't, and it would be literally impossible to find if this place was not visible.
Lit up.
This place is lit.
Yo.
Yo, we're hip with the kids.
Hip with the cool kids.
We do those drugs.
Drugs?
Drugs?
Yeah.
Bombs?
Yeah. Bombs.
Mars is the new bombs.
Bombs. I love memes from 2008.
Wow, we can level up so much.
Oh man, that's the thing.
So much level ups happened. Now we have
Wicked.
health. Wacko. Wizard. No. I don't know why I did that.
Weren't too bad. Didn't turn out too bold.
I think I staggered him. I would have died if I got hit there.
Oh, just a little.
Just a little, you know, just a temporary death, you know.
Yeah,
Just
well, as how this game tends to go, temporary death.
Ow! At least he did the overhead slam and not the jingly janglies.
Yeah. The slap.
Oh god.
He's still hollow.
I was He was expecting them to be there
That guy
already.
gave up on purpose very quickly. Both of them kind of like gave up and went hollow very quick.
Yeah, they're kind of worthless.
Yeah.
No,
Not very
not
good at
not good at what they do.
Yeah.
She's very good at what she does because she's
I
still
mean,
alive.
she gave up, but she didn't go hollow.
Yeah, you know.
You know.
Dude, stop turtling.
Title.
Ow. Ow.
What a
Hurt.
jerk.
Owie. Owie, ouch.
Ouches.
Ouchers.
Yeah.
I guess we'll go talk to Patches. See what he's up to.
Yeah. Maybe he has some insight and
Some
good
insight into
fatherly
this
advice.
situation, you know.
Good fatherly advice for a child mask such as us.
Yes. We are but a child. We know not the ways of this land. Or that man over there. Just staring at us.
Call him man if
From
you
across
like.
the abyss. Like, he might jump on me and then hug my face. I don't like that.
I would not want that.
What was his question? I'm gonna walk away and answer again later.
That's good.
Yes. No. Okay, this is all exactly the same.
Yeah.
Kick me. Why isn't there an armor set in these games that just has like "kick me" written on the back of it?
Because this game is also in Japan. So it would cause a lot of problems. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. So they have languages there.
Yeah, like stealing your shoes
That's a
and
language.
writing things on your desk.
They steal your shoes and write things on your desk.
Yeah, like Japanese bullies are fucking intense.
That's a heck of a thing. Shoes have a lot of meaning over there.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck.
I mean, here we just get freaking Air Jordans. They're like $500, but like they don't mean anything to us. They're just expensive. They're just a symbol. Well, sometimes people get stabbed over buying shoes because someone else wanted to buy the shoes.
All right. Oh. All right. Come at me. I dare you. Damn it.
Double dog there. Yeah. Take him down.
Here we go.
Nice.
This is the only way we're gonna do actual damage to them. I'm under the assumption. Oh god.
But all else will fail.
Yeah, you do that. You do another attack, please. Not that one. No. They're using team strategies.
That was pretty wicked.
They're using actual combos. Actual tactics.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like when they do that.
No, I don't like
Makes
when
me
they do that
angry.
either.
Makes me upset.
Oh, he's a halberd. That's why I'm taking so much damage.
I don't know.
Because halberds go through shields.
Oh. Do they now?
Ow.
You're right.
No.
Uh-oh.
Why are these fucking
Stella
janglers?
Tower.
Why are these fucking janglers out and about? I don't like it.
I don't know.
They should stop.
I'm gonna
They
call
need
me
to,
Yombo.
they need to cease.
They need to cease discharge.
They need to cease the means of production.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they need to cease them, you know?
Is that true? Is that cease? No, it's wrong. No,
They need to
it's,
stop.
it's not true. That's not what the statement is. That's not the quote. You got it wrong.
Thank you, Patches.
Thank you.
Oh, why are these guys still here? Stop being alive. You're not even alive. You're dead.
I was going to say, one might argue. They would never.
No, that doesn't do anything.
The true alive was the friends we made along the way.
The true dead was the deaths we made along the alive.
The true star was the death.
The true death was the star we made along the way.
Star Wars?
Yeah, I thought that was what you were going for there.
It was.
With the death. Okay.
It was just me exclaiming Star Wars in a confused manner. It was the next logical progression in my head.
It only makes sense.
To me, it did.
Oh god. Alright, I need to kill Halberd Man first, but he's less aggressive, so he's just gonna stay back. So I gotta kill this guy first.
That's what I call mathematics. The CIA could tell you that.
The absolute fool. Motherfucker. Yeah, he's also gonna heal, so I need to like be aggressive on him. This guy's only gonna
He's gonna
do
squeal.
his thingy, his push, his force. He's gonna use the force. This really is Star Wars.
Whoa.
Stop using the
Wicked.
force, please.
Yes. I agree.
Oops. Fuck. Damn it. Oh. No. No, come on.
Well, that was not quite as planned.
Motherfucker.
Well, you pranked, as they say.
Get pranked, as they say.
Yeah. As the old, the ancient English phrase goes. There's no ancient English. There's old English.
Said there's no ancient English. Actually, no, not said. Because... Actually, no, yes, said, because then it might make more sense.
Well, this was old English, and that was a different language.
Yeah,
It
but
was
that's
Germanic.
not ancient English.
It's not. It's old English. But it probably made more sense.
Kill these hooligans.
I agree.
I don't want to get jingled. It's not Christmas yet. Why is Christmas not spooky time?
Well,
I feel like that would make more sense, considering its entire basis was both around, you know,
yes.
ritualistic cults and also a person dying
It's his birth, isn't
and
it?
then coming back to life.
That was Easter.
That is Easter. You're right. Never mind. Why is Easter not based more around things dying?
Oh, because it's about things coming back to life.
It should be like, what, like
It's about a bunny.
what's that Spanish holiday that
Three Kings?
no, the one where they have skulls everywhere.
Oh, that's Dia de los Muertos.
That's not a word I understand.
A Day of the Dead.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, why isn't Easter more like that? That would be cooler.
I don't know. Why isn't Easter also more like Mardi Gras? I don't have an answer. You don't have an answer for that one, neither do
No,
you?
I don't.
That's right. But yeah.
You absolute fool.
Do you think there would be just anything more to Easter or any holiday whatsoever? There isn't.
No.
It's a rabbit. It's not like gift giving. Just a rabbit gives you kids.
Okay,
gifts
how
in
did
a
the rabbit
basket.
part start? I don't understand that.
Genuinely, not a clue.
You know, you want to try something, punk? You want to try something? Huh? You want to try something?
Test
You
me.
fuck.
You fuck. He fucks.
He fucks. Oh no, he's invincible.
What are we supposed to do against someone like that?
You want to try something? You want to try something, bitch? God damn it. He's actually smart. He backed up against a wall so I couldn't backstab him.
How dare he?
This guy's the real brain of the group. He can't
He
even
was.
speak.
He was a brain, but now he's just a ghost.
Now he's
A spooky.
a spirit of his former self.
A spooky do.
Spooky do.
Yeah.
Indeed. You're fucking welcome, bitch.
You know what's crazy? They say Scooby Dooby and Doobie, that's like a marijuana.
Ha, it's funny because they're all stoners.
How did they get away with that? How did they get that through censors? You know?
How did a bunch of stoners become detectives?
How did they ever get that through censors though? It says Doobie in the song. It's an explicit drug reference. You know? That's what I think.
Is Velma their designated driver for when all of the...
She is never driven once. Probably. She might have driven once or twice. Fred drives.
Okay, Fred drives, but he totally does the marijuanas.
I don't know. I feel like maybe he would drink. I don't think he's a stoner necessarily.
I feel like all of them are stoners. Because, like, they have the whole hippie, like, van aesthetic going about them. That's obviously what they're going for there.
Yes.
But then who's their designated driver? Actually, no, they don't need a designated driver because smoking is illegal. So so it doesn't even matter.
So no one should be driving. Yes.
None of them should be driving in the
hiding.
first place.
They should be in a secluded area. You're very correct.
Should unequip those eyes of death.
You're right.
Oh god. I can't rest the bonfire. Oh well. Time to delve deeper.
I agree, honestly.
I don't like that guy.
You can get used to him. Learn his life, maybe.
I'd rather not. I'd rather learn his death swiftly.
Well,
That was way more hits than I was hoping for.
yeah. A little bit.
And that guy's not alive.
Not quite. Even if he came undead alive, I'd still argue he's not alive. Even this guy, I'd argue, not exactly alive.
No.
Life is a confusing thing.
You know, Nito was the first of the dead. Does that mean he's the first guy to die?
Was he the first of the dead or undead?
He's the first of the dead. That's how they introduced him. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like you'd think no one would respect him because they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you're the first to die."
Where did he
bitch.
get all those skull and bones if he was the first to die?
That's a good point. Maybe he just was a Hydra man, a man Hydra, a Mandra.
You know what? You're probably correct there. That's probably what it was. I'm taking it back. I'm sorry. You gonna jump off the edge?
Is that water or sand? I can't tell. At the bottom there.
I hear you loud and clear, and I do not have an answer. Now that I look at it, it looks like sand. And it looks like dunes. It's not moving. I have no clue.
How much strength do I need to one-hand this?
23.
24.
It was close.
Close. I thought it was 24. I was just double checking.
I was close. You didn't say anything. In
I
fairness.
didn't say anything. Although I was thinking 24. Although now, it's dark in here.
Yeah, you
Spooky.
say that now. It's easy to say that now.
I mean, it is easy to say.
It wasn't
now.
easy when I said it then.
I have no proof for my thought process,
Yeah.
other than my words that you can
Yeah.
choose whether to believe or not.
Yeah. I dismiss.
Ritual
Ritual
grotto.
grotto.
No subtext.
That is all it is now, subtext.
What's going on down here?
I guess it's its own contained area.
Where are all the little guys? Where are they? Where are the little men? I
Where are
like
the
those
spin
little
wheels?
dudes. Where are the spin wheels?
Yeah.
It's a better question.
Where's Spinopoly?
Spinopoly?
Yeah.
Is that Monopoly but spinning?
It was actually an oligopoly, but spin.
Oh,
You
okay.
were incorrect. That's correct.
I got fucking destroyed. Oh no. Exiled witch. I haven't been checking what any of these souls do, but also they're like one-time use items, so I don't really feel the need to.
I know. I feel the same, honestly. Isn't it a shame, though, that our nation has fallen into an oligopolistic system?
Voltaic partisan. Oh, I think that means it's electric. Or lightning.
Oh, I had no. I did not think it.
Voltage. Voltaic. It's an interesting way of phrasing that. Is that everything that's here?
Sure. This area is a little bit more scenic. I'll say that.
Dark.
Souls.
Spooky.
October.
How would you feel if they named it Spooky Souls? Oh, that's a fake bonfire.
Yeah. If they named the game Spooky Souls,
Yeah. Touch the dead bonfire?
I don't know.
Oh,
You did it.
I solved the mystery.
You solved the puzzle. The piano.
I solved the piano.
It's done.
I solved pianos forever.
You
No
saw
one
the
can play
piano.
the piano better than me.
You saw a piano.
I saw a piano, and I was like,
How'd it make you
nope.
feel?
And nope. It made me nope the fuck out of there. Black Knight gauntlets.
I bet those gauntlets could pull lever.
Those gauntlets could totally pull lever.
Those are lever pulling gauntlets.
Oh, let's
If I've
go.
ever seen them.
The fuck are these things? Why are there like pillars of bones that just exist?
Skeletowers.
Skeleton. That's why they exist.
Damn right it is. I don't know why they exist. So now what do we do? Do you want to go?
Gotta climb out of here.
Do you want to look at Nito's place again?
Oh, let me check the description for those gauntlets, actually.
That's also a good idea. We're assuming those are lever pulling gauntlets.
Hey, it feels like it. Gauntlets of the Black Knights, most loyal of the Silver Knights of Anorlando, whose phantoms are said to still haunt Lordran. Most believe that these ashen relics were blackened in skirmishes with chaos demons, yet in the lengths of true armor forged by Sen could not tarnish so easily. Okay.
Let's put it to the test, I guess.
Put it to the test.
Yeah.
Let's finish like collecting items though. There's still a few things left here.
You're probably right.
I'm very right. Also, why have like all the enemies been deactivated? That's what I'm struggling to understand.
Because Nito's dead, I guess.
I guess yeah, Nito's not alive.
Yeah.
He's not. He was not there.
Maybe Nito just never happened.
But these guys are still
No,
here.
Nito happened.
Wow. No.
I like how I did just ignore, like, the past leading up to this. The whole time there were these guys, so I should have been like, oh yeah. I just sort of forgot about that for a second.
Under crypt.
Yeah. Huh. See, I guess the other place is just its own.
So it's a
little one.
crypt under the other crypt.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not necessarily.
It's not
a crypt.
under a crypt. It's under.
It's under a crypt,
chimney.
but it's not a crypt itself. Well then,
It's a bone chimney.
a bone chimney.
Bone chimney.
Maybe it's because it's chimney shaped, where it's very wide at the bottom, like a chimenea, and then it comes to a thinner thing at the top where it's thinner. Yeah,
Maybe.
it's not true. Don't.
That's a fake
It's a
one.
bad fire.
That's a bad one. Where the good one used to be.
It's a bomb
Ow!
fire.
God damn it! I wanted that soul
I did
thing.
too.
That item.
Item.
The item. I wanted the item. I wanted it.
I also wanted it.
My own selfish gain.
Yeah. Greedy guts.
I guess I gotta kill that guy. I can't just run away from him because he's just gonna follow me.
He's just gonna touch you.
He's gonna touch me inappropriately. And I'm gonna not be alive out of embarrassment.
He's gonna touch your kids.
He's gonna touch my kids, and then I'm gonna kill myself because my kids were touched, and I don't want my kids to be touched.
You know, one thing I do, I talk to myself a lot when I'm playing games.
I would assume so.
When I'm playing like Monster Hunter World, whenever something pisses me off, I'm always like, I don't trust that man. Like, I would not let that man near my kids. Like, when a monster kills me, I'm like, I wouldn't have let that man near my kids. I don't know why. It's just one of those things I say out of anger. That's one of those things when I hold spite to someone, I say I would not let them near my kids. I accuse them of pedophilia. a very serious crime. Do you ever have any of those things? It's just like you're just like when you're angry, just like something stupid. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything specific.
Fair enough.
Damn it! You fucking bitch slapped my ass.
Yeah.
And I died for it. That's the most confusing part.
Died of embarrassment.
I died of embarrassment. Again. Like it just keeps happening.
Yeah. Just keeping up the streak at this point.
I'm so embarrassed that he's touching me and my kids.
Yeah.
I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable.
I would not like it either.
No, I don't think most people would be comfortable with that.
Yeah. Well, there goes he. And there goes you. And there goes he, actually. Right off a cliff.
A lot of things happen in that exchange, and I don't like any of them.
I don't think he much enjoyed it either. He probably did regret it at some point if he does have the capacity to regret.
One can only assume.
One can only imagine.
One can only presume.
We can only assume for him since we can't be him or each other.
No. But he's skeleton, so he's fine.
That sounds kind of racist.
I don't know. I feel like the skeletons are just the superior beings in this
Still sounds kind
in
of
this
racist.
world.
I still don't know if I agree.
Because, like, you know, the hollows, they come back all the time, but they you know, get insane. The skeletons, they're just like fine all the time.
I guess. I don't know.
So they talk to you like Vamos.
Some of them do talk to you like Vamos, you're right.
And he's Davy Bones. Fuck!
They're back a wall.
Too much of a wallop. How am I fucking supposed to get out of here?
I don't know. You could say that.
Yeah. Also, hello, Unicyclic, or however you pronounce that. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I remember we used to always say unicyclist.
Unicyclist?
It was always wrong. I just remember that for some reason.
Unicyclic.
Yeah. Cyclic. Unicyclic. Cyclical.
It's
a cycle.
It's just like Dark Souls.
Yeah. It's a downward spiral.
Downward spiral.
Downward spire.
Downward spiral. Downward spiral.
Yeah. Downward spider. Those little emotes just remind me of, those little emotes just remind me of the, what's it called? What's the thing from Kirby Air Ride?
Oh, the Dragoon.
The Dragoon.
The Dragoon.
The Dragoon just reminds me of Dragoon pieces.
Dragoon's a good.
Dragoon's good. That's a good game as well. It's freaking
Kirby Air Ride is wonderful.
A fun time and a half.
Very underrated. I don't know why no one plays it. Why is there no Kirby Air Ride 2? Why does Sakurai refuse to make sequels for games that are good and not Smash Bros?
I don't know. Do you know?
No.
No. Well, maybe he's just a meanie.
He is a meanie and a weenie.
You're probably right. He's probably just a meanie weenie. But he's also genius, so.
Yeah. Can't really fault him.
Yeah.
As I go down, I go up.
Whoa. That's deep.
Some really deep level design right here.
Yeah. There's another level to that.
No.
Well, you never like to see that. That's always a sad time. It's always rough.
Damn it.
Do you want to check Nito's place again whilst we just have
I don't think there's anything there.
I mean, there's gotta be something.
We got the gauntlets. I think we're good.
I don't know if that was really the thing at all. There's gotta be
That's a very
something.
unintelligible sentence, but I understood every part of it somehow.
I'm glad. I'm happy about that. There's gotta be something to it. It can't just be the nothing.
I think it's just the nothing.
Why'd there just be the nothing?
Because I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Because it's a never-ending story.
This is a good movie.
It is.
Heart attacks. This is a sad movie.
It was a sad movie.
Big, good, strong hands. It's a really sad movie.
Very.
Goddamn. Yeah, there's gotta be something to this place, though. It's completely just barren at the moment.
Yeah, it's completely barren at the moment because it's a dead end.
Why is it a dead end, though?
I don't fucking know.
I'm just gonna be upset if this is just like, oh, you go touch the dead bonfire and leave. It's like, oh great, this is a good use of my time.
I mean, we got the gauntlets.
We got the gauntlets, but it wasn't from like down here. If it was
Oh,
down
I didn't
in
know
here,
you could grab this.
you're not grabbing it. It's standing. It's different.
I grabbed it with my feet.
You grabbed your sword. I'll give you that, but not using grab.
Not anymore.
Whoa. There's gotta be something. I refuse to believe there's just nothing. There's just not a zilp.
I don't think there's anything here, dude.
Fine.
I don't think we're gonna find anything of interest.
I'm surprised.
I mean, we got those gauntlets, so try going back to the place. Can
The
try.
bell. So you can finally ring it. Have you ever had your bell rung?
No.
That's when you get punched in the head.
No, I haven't. Have you?
I don't know if I don't think I've actually ever been punched in the head because I've never been in a fight.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's never been really an occasion where I get punched in the head.
Good.
Yeah, it is good. Normally when people have punches in the head and whatnot, they turn into serial killers if it happens at a young age. You fall off a swing and hit your head, you're probably going to be a serial killer, more likely than not.
Yeah, like at that point, just abort your child.
At that point, you just say, no thank you, and you get a new one that isn't a serial killer. You say, no thank you, sir. I'm sorry, this one is scuffed. Can I have a refund?
Fuck.
I said refund. That's not what they call it.
Why don't they allow you to abort your child like until the age of 18? Like I feel that would make sense because they're not legally a person until they're 18.
I think the thing is, the way this country's sort of going, they want abortion to be legal just all throughout. There's a good chunk of people pushing to have no abortion whatsoever. Mm-hmm. So to extend abortion would be probably a very difficult thing to get past them. You know? Most likely it's kind of just at like a compromise state.
Yeah.
Between two parties. You know. Compromise between people who want abortions to be up to age 18 and people who don't want abortion. And Christians.
They're just writing so many sonnet-shoes.
They're writing sonnet-shoes and they're saying they're trying to mandate girlfriends. Legally mandated girlfriends.
I don't think Christian wants that.
No, what is it? Freaking. No, what is it? Was that Christian?
No.
Who was there was someone.
You're just thinking of incels.
No. There's like, I think it. No, it wasn't him. It definitely wasn't him.
Elliot Rodger?
Maybe it was Elliot Rodger. I have no idea. Close enough. It's the same general concept. Elliot Rodger, Christian. You get the idea.
Very different.
You could say that. I could also say they're not. You see? We both have as much validity.
No!
Well then. That was worrying. Let's not do that again.
I really gotta go down and go up here.
Yeah. You get knocked down, you get up again.
God.
It's just like that song.
So much symbolism. I don't know if I'm a fan of it. I don't know if I can handle this much symbolism.
That's fair. That's understandable. I used to hate books because of symbolism, because they teach books very poorly in school.
Yes.
They teach you to hate books.
They teach you to hate books.
Which is very dumb of them.
By, thinking about them too hard. And also just giving you not good books.
Exactly. They just give you dumb books.
And then they're like, oh yeah, this is good because it has symbolism.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like it was interesting.
Fuck The Great Gatsby. Not a good book.
Yeah.
Not a fun read.
It's like...
Or listen, because I just listened to an audiobook of it because I couldn't stand reading it because it was boring.
Mm-hmm. It is annoying, because after a certain point, it's just like, yeah. I just don't care. It's just like, it's symbolism more than story at a certain point. It's just like, they sacrifice story for symbolism, you know. Sacrificed interesting characters for symbolism characters.
Yeah.
Oh. This thing that's happening, or that they're saying, just, no human would say that. It's not realistic. It's not book realistic either, because the realistic into like a story is different from a realistic in life.
Nothing in that book makes sense for any reason other than symbolism. And even then, like, what is the symbolism, like, what is the point of the symbolism?
The American dream is false.
Oh, yeah.
Just to explain that the American dream is a farce.
Wow. Real fucking insight right there.
Yeah, dude. American dream's dead.
Shortcut I had.
It's just like you know, Harry Potter. It's a book series well known for introducing and turning kids onto books to where they're like, wow, I like books, I want to read. It's incredibly well known for doing that. They will not teach that at schools, you know, because Harry Potter is the devil. I mean, but you know,
it's got magic. You can't have that in school.
You can't have that in school.
It's about school. You can't have that in school.
Christians will be angry.
Christian
is not a fan.
Christian is not a fan of Harry Potter.
Ooh, it's that guy. But, you know, it's like, if they just did something like that at like an earlier age, where they just read us, you know, Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, probably, because it's more for that age, and maybe some Harry Potter, and taught kids like, oh yeah, books can be fun and interesting and creative and can be original. Like, they're not just boring and stagnant and just like, oh, real life. Because real life, it's a topic, it's a setting, but it's overdone, and after a while, real life becomes boring as fuck. And then, you know, it's like, I just want a book that isn't about real life. And they get one, it's like, wow, this is cool. I like it. It's imaginative, it's creative. I'm tired of real life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure, like, Fahrenheit 451 is probably not as great as I remember, but it was magical to me.
It was definitely an interesting book. It's like half of it that I read.
It was like the first interesting book where it's like, wow, it's not just normal life. Not just like our regular life. The only thing that's different is like, oh, this person, whose main character, didn't exist in real life. Otherwise, you know, or at least maybe the town they're in doesn't actually exist, but it's based off of this area or something like that. It's like, other than that, like, it's just real life. It's tired. It's played out. I've seen life. I've heard life before. It's been done. You're not original. Get over yourself. Try something else, okay? Try being creative. I'm angry. I just wish they taught books better in school, because I like books, but I hated books for like a decade and so.
Most people hate books.
Yeah, because schools is stupid.
The school teaches you not good things sometimes. Actually, most of the time.
And then you read freaking, like, you know, what's the one book? What's the Holder Caulfield?
Fuck Catcher in the Rye.
Catcher in the Rye.
Not a good book.
I hate that book. It pissed me off because I hate the main character and you never get a break from him.
You know what pisses me off more? Is all the people that like it. Like, I don't understand. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, I was just like Holden when I was a kid. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's not a compliment to yourself.
It's not to be something to be proud of.
Not something to be proud of.
Also, were you really like him?
Were you really?
Really? He's kind of a weird guy.
Why did the...
I don't know, it does that.
It's strange.
It does do that, and I have no idea why.
No one understands what we just said, but... Oh, we're back fucking here. I told you, there's nothing to do here.
But...
And the bonfire's not here.
I'm confused. I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Oh, that was interesting.
Was it?
No, it wasn't. It was not interesting.
Just like, yeah. I'm just upset at how they teach books in school. Well, back on our quest.
Back to the quest.
Yep.
I don't know what this quest...
Why are you going back down?
Why am I going back down? Gotta go up.
Yes. No down.
Gotta go up to go
No,
down.
no. Only up. It's only upwards from here. Oh no.
Oh no. It's okay, they're incompetent.
He threw a cool blue, yellow at you.
Was it a cool yellow or a lame yellow?
It was cool. It was a cool blue, yellow ball. And he threw it with like a cool confidence and swagger that I enjoyed. The animation. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thank you for sharing.
I'm a simple man.
Okay.
The simple things make me happy.
Got him.
Freaking pranked.
Destroyed.
Exactly.
Ow. No. No.
Well, that hurts. Guess we got a bonfire along the way. Ugh. These rounds starting from the very bottom.
Going up.
Only one way to go, butt up.
I do this myself.
Very much.
Yeah, I got bone in the bone chimney.
Yeah. You get used to it though.
At least I didn't get chimney to the chimney bone.
Man, I hate when I bump my chimney bone.
Yeah. That always sucks.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
Do you have like a funny bone in your knee?
In my knee?
Yeah.
That's not, well, one, it's not a bone, and two, it's a nerve.
You gotta be one of those people.
And also, yes,
Listen,
everyone has it. It exists for a reason.
I looked it up on the internet. I was like, do you have a funny bone on your knee? Every single answer was, there's no bone. There's no funny bone. There's no actual bone. That's not what the person was asking. The three people ahead of you already said it, buddy. Come on. Like, there's multiple. I checked like multiple different Yahoo answer type things, different websites, but I can't think of what any of them are called. So I'm just saying Yahoo Answers. Everyone was just like, there's not actually a bone. It's like, okay, sure. Answer the question now, please.
Okay, to answer your question, yes, there's nerve on your knee. It's just barely, it's just slightly under your knee. Because, like, it should be obvious, because, like, you know, you go to a doctor, and they take a little hammer, and they bump your knee.
I didn't know why they hit me in the knee. I assumed...
It's because they're testing your reflexes to see if your bone works. Not your bone, your nerve.
Why do they care about that nerve more than any others?
Because it's a very funny nerve.
It's not funny.
What the fuck?
He was freaking cool. I like him.
Astute observation.
Thank you. But like, I just remember falling and like hitting that, like landing one knee, like the Tim Tebow.
Yeah.
Landing on one knee and it hitting the stair, and it just like, it felt like when you get hit in the testicles. We're just like the wind was knocked out of me. I lost all my strength and I wanted to just collapse to the floor. In this not exactly pain, but just like overwhelming feeling that did not feel good. It was like, it was adjacent to pain, but it wasn't pain exactly, but it was a similar tingle to pain. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah. It was awful. But I was just like, I can't stand. And I had to get to class. It was awful.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. How sweet. Yeah. It's the birthday.
Boys day.
Birthday. The boys in Idaho. What's your favorite state capital? Boise, Idaho. I think Boise's in Idaho. I don't know, actually. I might just be making that up.
I don't think I know any state capitals.
I think you should.
I think I know like 2.
What's your favorite?
Ow.
It's not a state capital. Answer my questions.
I don't know.
Do it.
I don't
Answer
know
my
state
questions. See what
capitals.
happens.
I don't know like anything about the U.S.
Do what I tell you to do. Answer state capitals.
Okay, I know you're eating my cake, but like you don't have to sing happy birthday to me in the chat. That's a bit excessive.
I like it.
The capital of New Jersey is Trenton,
Let's go.
and the capital of Texas is Austin. Those are the only 2 capitals I remember.
Whoa. Good stuff. Is it Austin?
I think it's Austin.
Is it Dallas?
You're right, it is Dallas. I know no capitals except for Trenton.
Let's go. Trenton's a good capital. You know what they used to be? Actually, I think they still are.
No, I think I just associate Austin with Texas so much because I hear so many people talk about Austin, Texas, that I just assumed it was the capital.
It's the biggest city.
Well, yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah. Well, there's also Houston, which also gets confusing because it's all just regular person names.
Yeah,
so it's hard to
it's really
differentiate
dumb.
them as well. But you know what they make in what is it, Trenton? They're the world's leading export in toilets. They make more toilets than any other
cool.
city in the world. That's right. Number 1.
Number 1.
Unrivaled.
At least New Jersey's good for something other than trains
You're right.
that are not good.
I'm gonna say New York.
Other than New York.
I'm gonna blame New York just because I can, and they're also somewhat involved in the situation. They're just as culpable.
New Jersey is only useful for being a place for New Yorkers to live.
It happens. You're not wrong in that
I
statement.
mean, I live here.
You're not wrong in that statement either. Ooh, Austin is the capital.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Okay, I was right the whole time. I was
Yeah,
not
you
a
did it.
fool. I was not an absolute fool, at least.
Not at all.
I was a fool for believing you and your lies.
You were a fool
Your
for doubting
web of
yourself.
lies.
You're a fool for doubting yourself. It's funny because you had the doubting Thomas moment.
Yes. We switched roles for a second.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Ow.
That's not gonna end well.
That's not gonna end well. At least he did a poke, so it did end well.
He was not very smart or good at his job.
That guy was not very good at aiming.
Yeah. Perhaps he did not actually want to kill you.
Perhaps they were merely...
He was doing everything in his power to look like he was trying, but not actually. Perhaps he is a loving, caring soul who does not wish death upon those.
Okay, but why did he hit me in the first place then?
That was the other one who hit you in the first place.
Oh.
The second one.
So the other one was just doing, firing a warning shot?
The second, he wasn't firing a warning shot. He was being like, I have to, it's my job to kill you, but I'm not a lover, I'm a fighter. No, it's the other one around.
And so they were doing a good
It's the other
cop,
way
bad
around.
cop routine. Like, one of them was like, oh yeah, I don't want...
No.
I don't want to hurt you, but I have to. And then the other one was like, I really want to hurt you. Good cop, bad cop.
It was the
Makes
other
perfect
bad
sense.
cop and then good cop who was like, I'm not actually going to kill you even though my partner shot you. Yeah. I know the capital of Alaska. Do you?
No.
Juneau. Did you know the capital?
I really hate this country sometimes.
Okay, then. That's a statement. What do you hate about this country?
The fact that Juneau is the capital of Alaska, that's what I hate.
Would you
Because
prefer
then
it to be
people can make
Anchorage?
that joke.
Would you rather be Anchorage?
Probably. It's a cooler sounding name.
It's a much more populous city. People actually
Yeah,
live
it's
in
a cooler,
Anchorage.
cooler name. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like the 3 people that live in Alaska.
At least 2 are
At
in
least.
Anchorage.
At least 2 are in Anchorage.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why would you live in Alaska?
It's cold.
What's the benefit?
It's cold.
What do you do in Alaska?
Polar bear.
What do you see? Why do you? What's the pull?
Polar bear.
I don't want to argue anymore. I'm having a fun time.
We have
Yeah.
fun times here.
Yeah, we have fun here. This is a friendship area, zone, place. I have a
Welcome to
question.
the friend zone.
It's spelled much longer. It's like Jeaune, like, or AU or something. Juneau. It's ridiculously long.
You ever think about
Juneau.
how it's so ubiquitous that people just slur their words in English, that you can make jokes like that about words that shouldn't even like coalesce like that?
We know why we slur words in English?
Well, it's because it's a Germanic language that is spoken like a romantic language,
Yeah, exactly.
which is dumb in and of itself.
We say words like they're supposed to be a Romance language, so we bungle them all up together, and then they just end up being slurred because we try and do that with a language that's intended to be very, very slow and guttural and pronunciation based. You know, you're not supposed to just be able to get off like the basic like idea of a word just by going like, you know, blurting it out. You have to, you know, do the tones and be like, you know, specific. But people don't do that anymore. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna talk fast like a Romance language, because French was the lingua franca for a while.
Man, France was the hot kid on the block, and then,
Honestly?
and then we tried to copy them, and just fell over on our faces, and then somehow became like the most popular language
Probably, I think
that everyone uses.
I think the lingua franca was probably the worst thing that ever happened to France. Yeah, that's probably how I actually tried to spell it. I'll be honest. It's closer to that probably than the first one. How you spelled Juneau. But it's because now like France is super. They're super nationalistic about their language. They're very nationalistic in general because they're like, oh, we were the big guys for a while. That was a long time ago. No one cares about France no more. But they have this whole thing like they have the was not the Anglophone. They have the Francophone or whatever, where they're trying to like
Francophone?
yeah, you get the idea. It's something like that. It's a knockoff, but where they're trying to preserve their language and remove the English like typical English like pronunciation or, you know, accent type things or ways people who would speak English might pronounce it. They're trying to like fix that and make sure it's like super authentic and whatnot. They're very, very like about that, you know, because they're like, we had the language, we were the lingua franca for a while. They're sad they lost it.
Sad France hours.
Dude, France is sad. They're also very nationalistic and annoys me. Freaking the autonomized Alsace-Lorraine. Mostly Alsace.
I mean, it makes
wasn't
sense that it would
autonomous.
annoy you because the only kinds of nationalism you enjoy are like Irish nationalism and New Jersey nationalism, which isn't even nationalism; it's statism.
I don't know, but it's truth. I want more nationalism in Ireland, specifically Northern Ireland. There's a healthy amount in Southern.
Ow!
I just want rebellion. I want revolts.
I didn't see the mom.
That was rough.
Did not see the mom.
That was not a pleasant death.
It was not a pleasant death.
That was a pain. That was a sad spike.
You know, I'd be more fun with this run if I didn't have to if I didn't have to climb up this insanely long ladder every time.
Well, you know, you get what you get. You don't get upset.
You know, I just have to go through Snake Eater like every time.
Basically.
You know, and by the time I'm up there, it's like banana, and then I just die.
It's over. It's over before it starts.
Over before it even begins.
Yeah. There's no consolation in this world. There's no prize.
Other consulate? Okay.
There's no consulate in this world. If you came here and you lose your passport, there's nothing you can do.
No,
there's no consulate.
Like, you will just be murdered on the spot by all the many demons and ghouls and goblins and jesters.
If you move here, you live here.
That lurk in the shadows of this land.
Yeah, basically. I agree.
I don't think there's any jesters in this game. Those are only Dark Souls 2. Because there's the one jester in the dragon place. He invades you and then he tries to set you on fire and then fails because he doesn't have good AI.
I'll believe it. I'll take your word for it.
It's the only jester I can think of in Dark Souls.
I can't think of a jester. Even the one you described, I can't think of.
No, he's not a jester. Never mind.
Okay.
I was also thinking of the Top Hat Man from Demon Souls, but that's not Dark Souls, and 2, he has a top hat and he's not a jester.
You're right.
He's very amusing though, because he has a top hat. You can kill him and take it.
That's good. I'm glad.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's good. Uh-oh.
Bones.
Bones.
I don't like the stink. I don't like that meme. I really don't.
What?
I just don't enjoy it.
What meme?
The meme that we're making right now.
Bones. Bones. That meme?
Well, now it's an iteration of the meme that I don't like.
What was the meme?
The meme is stinky. I don't like that meme.
Oh, stinky?
Yes, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
I don't care for it either.
Good. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with my opinion.
No, it's fine, yeah.
Thank you for validating my points.
You're welcome. We only ever agree anyways.
Yes, we've established this many times.
It only makes sense. This is just how it goes.
It's the natural order of things.
Yeah, it's a natural order. Or anything else would fall apart. The world would just collapse.
Okay, you were having a journey reading these stream topics I wrote down. Now I'm reading them back and I'm like, oh yeah.
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 I was just reading that. I was like, this is what do you call it? The unfiltered, uncensored writing, where it's just the flow of mind flow.
Yeah.
Mind altering substances. What do you call it?
Stream of consciousness.
Stream of consciousness. There we go. We're streamers. Yeah, it just felt like a stream of consciousness of just like.
When are we gonna do the stream of unconsciousness where we just film ourselves in our sleep?
And we film the.
And stream it.
You actually can't do that. You can't fall asleep on stream.
Ah, fuck.
It's because people would basically stream themselves to death, and so if you basically do that, eventually you'd fall asleep and pass out. So it'd be like, well, if you fall asleep, it's against rules.
Makes sense.
So it'd be like, your
stream is now offline.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's sort of like the somewhat like secondhand way, like, we could punish this, which is a natural byproduct. So you can't sleep on stream. Although one of the most famous Twitch sort of face meme thingamajigs icon, I don't know.
Emojis.
It's of a man who basically fell asleep on stream and then woke up, and there was thousands of people watching the stream who were all waiting for him to wake up. And he was not a big streamer or anything, he was a little guy, and so people were just like, is he gonna wake up, when is he gonna do it? And then he woke up and it was just like, It was his shock at seeing like the view count or whatever.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
We should do that sometime.
We can't.
We can't. It's not allowed.
'Cause they won't let us.
Okay,
view
what's
the
something in a similar vein of like, you know, when are they gonna do it? You know, that we could pull that isn't banned already.
That's a good question. What isn't banned already that we?
What's not banned that we could do? what could we get banned
Yeah.
by getting thousands of views?
What? How can we be
Like
the
that would
first to
be
get
the
something
ultimate
banned?
promotion.
We were the
for our
first to
stream.
get this banned. It was because of us. Like we started this. We're the originators. I don't know. That's a good question. We can find out something.
Surely.
Temples.
Those are good drink. I like those. I enjoy them.
I do as well. I'm glad we went this way as well. I have a question.
Yes.
What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is
Yes.
Shell Temple.
Is that true?
That is actually true.
Really?
Yes.
Mine is a weird one that no one else is ever going to enjoy, and I don't even know how much I enjoy it, but I like it a lot. It's was it grape soda and root beer?
Oh.
Half and half.
Interesting
It's
combination.
a very interesting combination that doesn't work really together at all. It's just two very strong flavors put together. I think it's probably one of those alcohol things where it's just like it tastes
So not good.
very
that
very strong.
very, very strong. You just
just
stop
like, yeah.
thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like, you know, grape, wine, root beer. Yeah, it's got alcohol like conceptually. So maybe I'm tricking myself into thinking it's alcohol.
It's a
I don't know.
placebo.
It's a placebo, yeah. It's one of those like non-alcoholic alcohols, but I still feel drunk afterwards and pretend I'm drunk and I'm like, oh wow, I'm so wasted. Oh, you know.
Hello.
But that's one of the weirdest things that exists though, is non-alcoholic alcohol.
Oh, you mother.
Ever want alcohol? It doesn't taste good.
It doesn't taste good.
It tastes like poison.
It tastes like you are going to die.
It's poison. It's your body trying to be like, please don't do this, by making it taste bad, like poison. You know, it's body trying to protect you.
And then it causes hallucinations.
Ghouls.
And ghouls and goblins and ghosts.
It's cool. Yeah. What was I saying?
Oh yeah, that guy was separated from his lady.
What happened? What was I talking about?
Alcohol.
What before that? Oh, my favorite drink. Yeah.
Yes.
It's grape soda, freaking root beer. It's 50. It's just two very, very strong flavors that don't necessarily work together, but don't like cover each other up or like hide each other. And I like both of them. And it's also because it's an interesting taste. It doesn't taste necessarily good, but it tastes interesting. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, that tasted. I don't know how much I like that. You put it down, like an hour later, like that tastes interesting. I kind of want to taste it again just to see what it tastes like, even though I didn't really like it. I'm kind of curious. You taste it again, you're like, okay, that's fine. I remember what it tastes like now. I don't care. You put it down. You come back like an hour later again, like 2 or 3 hours maybe. You pick it up again. You have another one. You're like, yeah, it's not that bad. Then after a while, you love it. It's great. It's the best. You require the taste. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of those things. It just tastes interesting. I like it. Not necessarily good, but interesting. I like it. Yes.
Yes. Up this way.
Oh yes, that's right. I forgot why we were going over here.
Yeah, I have memory.
Thank goodness one of us does. Lord knows I do not at this point.
One of us has to have the brain.
At
While the
least.
other fails to.
One of us just falters and flounders like a fish on water.
In water?
On it, not in it. I said on. It makes sense more.
He's on
than
water. The new hot, hip drug with the youths.
freaking he's bubbling water. It's like it's
Check if there's
smoking.
anything around the sides. It wasn't.
No.
That guy's busy.
T-posing.
I was gonna say T-posing, but I guess you just finished my sentence for me.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say he's busy, or whatever you were saying. You said
No.
he's busy. What did you say? What's happening?
I was gonna say that guy's busy T-posing,
Okay, cool.
and then you said T-pose, and you cut me off, and I hate you.
We finish each other's sentences. You didn't do it. I did it for you. Put on the gauntlets.
Oh no,
It's not a gauntlets.
it's not a gauntlets. I was confused as to why it wasn't a gauntlets.
No! Those are not strong gauntlets. Those are baby coward gauntlets. Bro. I have a question. Does that mask ever remind you of Michael Jackson a little bit? Do the bro again. Do the thing. Like a little baby Michael Jackson. The child Jackson.
Oh, child Michael Jackson? Yeah.
I'm glad we could share this. Stream of nothingness.
The stream of nothingness. Greetings, sir.
They moved the frickin' Velcro's judgment or whatever. It's like
talking about that
4,000
last time.
spell thing.
Yes, they did.
That
We
guy's
talked
waiting
about that
for you.
last time.
We probably did. Removed it. Or I wonder if someone else has it, maybe.
This guy's gonna get fucked. He wasn't fucked. He's still in the friend zone.
He choked and stuff. Boulder gauntlets.
Come on, coward.
Face me.
Approach.
Nice. You walked right to the edge. His play isn't. He had you tiptoes over.
You really showed him what for.
Yeah. That man
Now
got
what?
pranked. Well, you know, as pranked as murder is.
Oh god.
Pranked as murder does.
Well, this was interesting.
Yeah, good stuff. Those men are now dead as well.
Good stuff. Good games. Good games.
Yeah.
We still never found out what that key was for. Got that key, but
It
never
was for
used
cells,
it.
right? Where else where do we find cells?
Where do we find
I
cells?
don't know. Where do we find sinners? I don't know.
No one would know.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Oh,
Well, now we're here.
well,
Nope.
no. Oh.
Not quite. Not so. Never so simple.
There we go. So you said, does the aesthetic experience of playing a game ever change for you on a repeat playthrough?
Aesthetic experience?
The aesthetic experience, like what, like you know, like the I don't know, not necessarily like the okay, not the aesthetic, the
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it is or like the perceived aesthetic. So like I feel like I get different emotions from like certain things in the Dark Souls games compared to like when I play them now to when I play them for like the first time.
Regarding the aesthetics? Like
Regarding the
looking for?
aesthetic, like the entire like atmosphere of the game feels weird and different.
Yes.
Like compared.
Oh, very much, yes. Definitely. Once I've beaten a game, I feel less like immersed. When I come back to play it, I'm like, okay, yeah. Like I'm just sort of like, oh yeah, I'm not really in it anymore. I'm just sort of like a guy playing a game. I definitely sort of feel that to it. Well then, this happened.
That did happen.
It was not pleasant to watch. It was a rough time.
I'm not prepared for that.
No, definitely not. Oh man.
See, normally you can just run past them like that, but it didn't work.
No, didn't work.
I guess I need to time it better.
That's fair, honestly. It's a good
Why am I
bird.
watching the cutscenes?
It's a good bird.
I'm so tired of watching cutscenes on accident.
It's a good bird.
He's a good bird.
Yes. He cleared you. He aired all the way over you.
It was a good jump.
It was a
Good jump by him.
Honestly, on his part. Nice one.
Aww. Just hoping I could blundering attack him.
Would have been nice.
Oh, he actually has a health bar this time.
Yeah. That is nice.
Ow.
That happened.
It did happen. He sat on me.
Oh, it's a dude.
Dude.
Yeah, just a little dude walked in the camera. Just right at the land.
Ow. I forgot how this boss worked. I don't know why. Get
Oh,
outta
it's the
here.
dude. Well, there he goes.
You ruined my fun. I forgot I had to kill him.
Go on,
I
problem.
forgot a lot of things about this boss.
Dude, you missed.
How did that miss?
He freaking microspaced you. He's a genius.
You ever think about how strange it is that there's so many pillars in this room that are not structurally integral to the design of this
Not really.
place, and then this guy just like, you know, just wades right through them
Not really.
as if
This
they
is
were
like
nothing.
overly done architecture, so
Okay, well, what about like in
They're just
the,
doing
what about
for
Orsine
show.
and Smo boss room? Like those are clearly very structurally integral to the balcony above it, but you know they just fucking destroy them and they're all fucking good and fine.
yeah.
It just seems weird to me that pillars are in these are put in these games to be destroyed by bosses.
A little bit. That is fair. I don't know. They're pretty. They look nice. You know, that's all you can ask for sometimes. That's all you can hope.
Eh,
Yeah. Oh.
alright.
Okay then. Well, that's done.
Winged Chaos Mode. Another one. And we have two winged Chaos Modes.
You're right.
Burn with great stamina.
Wow. That's nice. I'm glad we
20,000.
glad we did this.
Good. Ring of Temptation.
Not gonna check anything else to take a 360 around there.
I don't think there's I didn't see anything else in there. So
I
I
know,
shall
but-
assume that the, oh,
Phallic.
Wait, pale eye orb? What? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot we found that.
Right by freaking
wait, where's the
Titanite
thing? Oh, there it is. Resonates with special weapons. Wait, what? Rune written by an imprisoned, tortured, undead wizard who finally gave into the dark side.
Huh?
It is the fate of the undead to die again and again until not a script of humanity remains. This rune increases the strength of undead, still warm with the ashes of rebirth. No one remains to interpret these lost words, but the symbols etched into the runic weapons seem to resonate with their sound. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what it means.
Let's go see if we can open that door.
Let's open a door.
And then get killed by the guy inside and lose all of our souls.
Die over
And over and over again.
Wait a minute.
What?
You say wizard or witch?
I said wizard.
Damn it.
Wizard. Wizard.
Dang it.
You fucking idiot. God damn it. Why I should never call someone an idiot. They will hit me immediately and kill me.
Yeah. Such
Alright,
is
we
life.
good.
Such is death.
You kidding me?
Yes.
Destroyed.
This is toxic. I'm glad you did. I'm glad that tickled your funny bone. It tickled your fancy.
Oh fuck.
They had another one.
I dodged that really well. Fuck, I can't. Let me go there.
I believe in
want
you.
that item.
I also want the item. Let's go.
Son of the Rings Forsburn? Son of the Rings Forsburn? What could it mean? What are the lore implications?
Yeah, freaking Aether, Rivals of Aether's canon.
Rivals of Aether's canon.
Yeah,
It wasn't just the furry fan fiction, it was always meant to be.
yeah.
It was canon the whole time.
Well, it was. They actually did make a furry fan fiction out of it.
Oh yeah, he did literally make a furry fan fiction out of it. In fact, it was a furry
Lovers of
visual,
Aether.
furry
It
visual
was
novel.
furry official.
It was furficial.
Yeah, it was furry. Yeah. Huh. What
Yeah.
you said, and then I said, and then you said as well.
I said many things.
I've said many things in this life.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no no no.
Oh no.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. That man should realize that he's aiming his bow at a wall and then just hold on to the arrow for a little bit. His absolute lack of reluctance to shoot arrows at walls, that is his own undoing.
You ever think about the fact that
No.
in the game's
No,
code,
no.
technically the way these two areas would work is that they would both be different areas, and then the game will load one or the other depending on whether you use the bird or you just start up the game.
That's interesting. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. So you can never go back to the
It's locked.
Well, Galio just will not be content.
It will not be content. Where the fuck does that key lead then?
What game is Sinner's Rises 2? Damn it.
Oh, you mother of God.
Uh-oh.
We good.
Well,
I think I'm gonna end it there. I don't think I can handle anymore. I'm gonna grab my souls and I'm going to end this.
2 hours in, it's
rightly.
gonna be like, oh, it's hard to let go of those souls. Just forget about them. That's the fear, but it's fine.
It's time to end this.
It's time to end this. Let it be over. Let all things come to
Let
an end
it
and
be
burn like their
concluded.
torches. Let it be burned and forgotten. There wasn't a nest here last time, was there? It's not that big.
It was not normal. Well, it's not Snuggly's nest, but it's the big crow's nest. But, no, the nest is not normally there. It is only there in the second visit, because, like I said, they are technically different areas.
But why does he put more children in there? Why does he put
He has
another?
two nests for both of his children.
Is he leaving us leading a second life? Does he have a second family in like another state type situation?
This is what I have to say to that.
No.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with us through this trial and tribulation. We love you.
Goodbye.
We love you. Good night.